So.
Oh boy.
Ford suddenly slips. No.
Yeah, 275.
We come back within the frost and ice-coated chamber, where you saw Veth vanish down the extensive pit into darkness below. Seemingly survived, because you heard her shout back up to confirm that she is indeed alive. But as you all now glance into this floorless room around the rubble, all you see now below you is the endless expanse of dark, dark pit below.
There are no sorts of stairs working its way around this shaft of darkness?
Not that you can see, no.
What's above?
A very low ceiling of broken, fallen stone ice, and looks like elements of broken pillar that have buckled and are being pushed against the wall. Most of this room collapsed.
Beth, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm gonna look for a way out. I don't know if this is the way or what, but
Are you alone down there?
There.
I don't know.
So hard to understand.
Am I alone?
Make a perception check.
20.
Yeah.
So here at the base of this ragged cavity,
Oh no.
you do find two frozen, extremely broken bodies. One appears to be human at first glance, one appears to be halfling at first glance. And they lie amongst the shattered shale and fallen litter and debris. It's about 20, 25 feet wide, and the chamber walls itself are a little oblong and strangely shaped from the naturally formed tunnel that you plummeted through. But, I mean, that's what you see at that glance around you.
I will look over the bodies real quick, see if I recognize them or if they're fresh or anything like that.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
23.
Okay. Their bodies have been picked over. They look like they've been frozen and broken here for a while.
Okay, then I will set about making my way through the spikes and trying to find some sort of wall or exit.
Okay. Make another investigation check for me, please.
Okay. I don't know why I rolled twice, but the one that I would count is a natural one. But with all sorts of things, it becomes 23.
Right. Okay. You glance around the interior here, and it is... The pit is solid, but it is cluttered here, and you can't seem to find any give, any entrance, any weak way here. It's hard to get through because there is little light. It is very cluttered. You do pick up kind of a weird acerbic smell in the air that wasn't there previously.
Acerbic smell.
What is
From
acerbic?
my alchemical knowledge, do I pick up any? Is it acidic or any or?
It feels acidic, but you can't quite pinpoint specifically what the smell is.
Scientists were able to.
Sorry.
Good.
So sorry.
I don't think that you are. We'll post that later on.
But you do, after a moment of searching and kind of following the smell, find what you think is the source of that scent.
Okay.
As you kind of glance in this one section, and there is like an oily, kind of tar-like substance that is between a couple of these broken slab elements.
A tar-like substance.
It looks like a slick oil tar.
And it's not frozen?
It's
I'm not
frozen.
there.
You're not there.
I will touch it.
Okay. You touch it, and it kind of tingles the end of the fingers.
Oh.
It shoots out and begins to wrap around
Damn
you.
it, it's an ooze.
I'm going to get the other battlefield.
Oh no, you're fucking by yourself.
He's with a black pudding or something.
Oh no, that's not
Why would
good.
you survived a fall and you...
What am I doing? I'm trying to find a way out.
Oh no.
So
cool.
It's such a teeny tiny little
no.
room all alone, Beth.
We didn't even short rest or nothing.
Did we hear her scream?
I'm sure she's.
You do. You hear the scream. You don't know what it means,
That looks
but first, we shall see, as it does get an ambush round on you.
You got all these people up here. Shit.
275
That
feet?
is 17 to hit.
75.
That's
want to,
far.
Miss.
Many people.
It misses. You pull back as these weird tendrils of black shoot out towards you and then withdraw. And with that, you watch as this black mass of thick, slimy, oily tar begins to slowly emerge from the cracks below. Roll initiative for me, please.
Okay. Natural 1.
Still an ability check, so
Ability check?
meaning you
What's your
still.
dex mod?
I mean, it's 6.
Well, with your dex mod and it's your reliable talent, I believe it does work for that, right?
I don't think so. Wait, what? My initiative just says +5.
Initiative is an ability check.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
I never knew.
That's true. That changes many things, I would say.
Doesn't change too much because
Changes the very concept of the universe. Right there. Everything I thought I believed, all bets are off now.
What the fuck is wrong with us?
It's coming out of my mouth. That video ruined me.
I know. Makes a dexterity check. It is an ability check. So
Wow.
But a dexterity check. I don't
It's
get
an-
reliable talent on dexterity checks.
what does reliable talent affect?
Oh no. Have you not been doing this?
What?
What's a rogue?
Whenever you make an ability check, that lets you add your proficiency bonus. So no, you're right. You are correct.
I'm the best.
I just wanted to double check.
So
So
6.
So 6, okay. Weirdly, you're going first. It rolled higher, but it's
has a
pretty.
negative.
It doesn't have has a really high negative.
Okay, okay. I will. I will bonus action disengage,
Okay.
and then backflip away from it, or run
How far?
as far as I can get.
That's so cool.
5, 10, 15,
So-
20.
God, it's like something out of the Hobbit.
25 is about. That's about as far as you can get right there.
Sure.
You're just in the bottom of this area, like fuck.
And I will. I will shoot. Let's see here. Do I have spells that I could use on this thing?
Or something.
Not really, unless it doesn't like gusts of wind. Maybe this? Well, I don't know if it has wisdom. Let's see here. Chris is a wisdom saving throw on a failed save. Sure, I'll try this. I don't know what it is. Can it see? Does it need to see? I don't know. Who knows? I take out a pocket full of buttons and I throw them and cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Hypnotic pattern. Okay.
Yeah.
Does it need to see? Does it need to have intelligence? I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah. That's a pretty fair in the
Wisdom
moment.
saving throw.
I like the idea of a pocket full of buttons. That's cool.
13.
16.
You got it. So it is currently charmed and incapacitated.
I got a bucket full of buttons.
Oh my god.
Coming apart at the seams.
We are.
This is re-entry.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
One of the heat shields.
We are a mentally broken crew tonight.
Well, when you're not around people, then you get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So you watch as it kind of begins to emerge. You finish. You throw the buttons, and the buttons kind of flash in the air above it in a multicolor spray. As it kind of reacts, and just kind of holds its position there.
Okay.
Okay. I will call up. Guys! I'm being attacked by a black ooze of some sort. Maybe, should I just come up? Or are you coming down?
Oh, yeah, you should
right.
come up.
But what if this is the way out?
Can you look for any?
I've got 55 seconds.
That's your turn.
54 seconds.
All right, that's all we got. It's now the Black Ooze's turn.
Okay.
It's incapacitated. Its friend, however, emerges.
Oh shit!
Go home and get your shine box.
10, 15, 20. It does manage to just get in range towards you.
Okay, wait, I have an idea.
It's going to go ahead and its pseudopod strikes out towards you for a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Alrighty. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Well, I mean,
Plus.
It's a plus to get you.
16 points of acid damage.
True. Yeah.
Plus
yeah.
to get you.
I can uncanny dodge that, I guess.
You can, yeah. So you take 8 points.
Okay, plus the 3.
Is your armor magical?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It is,
It is.
in that it can change its appearance.
Correct, but it is magical armor.
It is a magical armor.
It resists the acidic effects of its pseudopod and does not diminish.
So the 16 points are negated, or
No, you still take the damage, but the
But it
armor
doesn't
is
eat
not
your armor?
melted away.
Fuck. Get out.
Yeah,
Get out.
you think?
Yeah.
So, that ends its turn.
oh boy,
Go ahead and make a concentration check for me.
oh boy.
Shit. Pretty good. 17 plus something.
Okay, you maintain concentration on your pattern.
Okay. Okay.
So now, you all heard what Veth said. What are you doing?
I'm gonna dimension door.
Okay. You cannot see the distance. You have to go. Is it somewhere you can?
you can
You can just
pick a
choose.
direction.
That's
but
true, you can just pick a
also
direction.
have to pick a distance.
Oh.
So you'd have to guess how far down it is.
Fuck.
You can throw a torch down there. That's a way to do it. Somebody else could. But.
Somebody else, so I can dimension door down really fast.
Well, we'd have to wait for the torch to land, but.
Do we have a torch?
I don't know.
We can see. Caleb has lights down in the tunnel, right?
Yeah,
You had your
he
dancing
put down
lights
his globules, right?
Yeah, I sent them down already, so they're some distance in.
What's the range on that spell?
Oh, it's like 100. It's over 100 feet.
It wouldn't have made
Oh,
it
yeah?
all the way down then.
I mean, I could.
120 feet.
Just leave.
So it can get less than halfway down.
You can just leave.
Yeah.
You can say.
What?
You don't want us to engage? You're okay?
Yeah, do you want us to jump in the hole?
Not. Do you need help?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Get out of the hole.
So you guys are all staying up there?
She just said not to come down.
Okay, all right. So you all hold and wait.
Do you want us?
Top of the round. Veth, you're up.
Bonus action disengage. Cast spider climb and start running up. What if there's?
I'm gonna pull up the drift globe and light it up in that
Okay.
moment of panic.
So you bonus action disengage. You cast spider climb, which means the charm goes away.
What's the drift globe? Does it have a further
Daylight.
range?
Oh.
Okay.
What
okay,
if these
okay.
things can go up the wall?
Well,
Probably
All right. So you can now spider climb. That puts you at your full movement at 35 feet.
I
All right.
think.
So you are 35 feet up the side here.
I
Okay.
hope they can't move fast.
That finishes your turn.
Oh no, they probably can.
Okay. And at the beginning of their turn. Moves 40 feet up the wall
No.
and kind of wraps around you also, as you fall and die.
It doesn't even take its action to get 40 feet up the wall?
Yes.
Oh.
okay. We should help
10,
now.
15, 20.
Remember what I said?
That's right.
I was fine.
So now you, as you're like going up the wall, you look behind and one just slithers at the side of the wall and wraps kind of around you. It's not holding you, but it's now kind of filling the space
You need to
around
get
you.
down?
The other one is now trying to climb up after you as well. All right, so who's doing what?
I'm gonna grab Bo
Okay.
and I'm gonna dimension door us down as much as I can see because
Do
he
you
has
need
daylight.
do you need a light to get down there before we do this?
Well,
He has daylight.
but it's not everywhere.
No.
It's 60 feet. I shove
60
the
feet?
drift globe into Ford's hand and turn into a giant eagle. And I grab Caduceus and Ford and start flying down the passage.
You just want to stay up here?
I'm 26 hit points.
Yeah, just
All right.
leave him up.
Yeah,
All right.
nope.
Yasha,
All right, I grab Yasha by the neck. Yep, and forward.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
I think my giant
It's
eagle
okay,
mini
guys.
is at the old table.
I will right before Jester grabs me, I'm gonna take out a cellobone and I'm gonna crack it.
Nice.
And I'm gonna throw the cellobone down there at the end.
Nice.
So that she can see.
So
as
it's
we
a
go down.
rave party.
It's a rave.
You got
it's
it.
a rave torch at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Close to
Okay. It will fall by the end of the round the full distance to go there.
Okay.
Shit.
So
Your
You're
choice.
holding a cantaloupe that's glowing daylight 60 feet in every direction with your hand.
all right. So
I'm gonna bamf us
Do it.
250 feet down. I don't know how much farther it is after that.
Do it.
you're just choosing 250.
I'm just choosing 250.
Okay.
My goodness.
Both of you reappear and fall an additional 20 feet.
Can I do kind of like what I've done before and kind of like brace Jester on top of me and take the blow?
No.
Yeah. If you
I've
want.
got slow fall.
Okay.
Okay. So you managed to fall. You managed to kick off the wall, and what it does is instead, slow fall reduces the damage to you to little, but you don't take all of her damage away.
Okay.
So you just reduce
But
her
I
damage.
pad her a little
you
bit?
do. So you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. From
Okay.
the impact.
Okay.
Falling 20 feet on a bow.
And
Yeah,
both of you,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm good.
right there
got this.
in that space.
Okay. Now you can do something.
Well,
Oh, am I there? Can I go? Am I there?
hate to
Can I
be a-
can I do
be a
things?
rules lawyer, but she doesn't have her goggles and there's no light down there.
Correct.
Well, I threw
no,
down a cellobone.
she threw the cellobone down.
Oh yes.
So it's a rave down
well,
here
actually,
right
it
now.
would have been your action to crack it and throw it down before you win. So that's your turn.
I just look up and I wait for the LED stick to fall.
Correct. And you watch it. Boom! And as soon as that happens, you look over and you see these two giant black masses up the wall, and one of them turns around and goes like, begins to move back in your direction.
Yeah.
Oh god, that would be so
Flashes
creepy.
in different colors
This is
every
super
time it goes.
scary.
Yeah, so-
Oh, this reminds me of the
It's a
Danny
fright
Elfman
rave.
video that you sent.
Hell yeah! Alrighty, I need you both to
Okay.
roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, you too.
15.
Oh, roll for initiative.
Yes. And
I'm gonna roll with my boots with this one. 7, 8, 9, 14 total.
and you got what was it?
15.
All right. So you got it. Okay. So now, Veth, your turn. You have spider walk on. You're on the side of the wall. The creature is kind of starting to swirl around you. What are you gonna do?
I'm aware that it's faster than me,
How do they find?
so I'm not going to disengage. I'm just going to run up the wall.
Okay. So you're gonna run up 35 feet.
Yes.
You got it. Let's do this.
Oh man.
As you dart past, it's gonna go ahead and swing out with its pseudopod. That is a 23 to hit.
Well, it hits.
All right. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage
Yes.
and 22 points of acid damage.
I guess I'll uncanny dodge that.
Okay, so 22.
guess
So that's
I'll
27. So that's 13 points of damage to you total. Go ahead and make another concentration check.
Not good. 7 plus something.
Your feet.
Wait. Oh, concentration on spider climb?
Yes.
That's a concentration spell?
Is it? Double check.
Totally is.
Yeah. That's what I thought. You suddenly, your feet,
Oh no.
and you just plummet. Now, the good news is you didn't get your whole 35 feet up before it hit you. It hit you as you left. So you do fall 30 feet. Right into the other slime.
I feel like that would negate some fall damage there.
Yeah, it's got it, right? He just.
Ooze doesn't take fall damage. It's an
It's not a
ooze.
big air cushion like for
No, I
stun
mean, like-
guys?
Yeah.
It does cushion your blow. So you only take 6 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Okay.
However, I will say because you are impacting full body into an aesthetic entity,
It shivers a little.
you will take 12 points of acid damage.
Damn.
and you are prone inside this creature. It's now around you, starting to block your vision.
Wow.
All right.
How did I get here? This is not
Rapidly
going
makes an
well.
air cavity that immediately creeps it out.
Yep. So, wow. It's now these creatures' turn. This one is going to
Shoving Play-Doh back
down
into the
here.
tube.
It can't take an action because it used its action to get down there, but it's right next to you, Jester. The other one is going to strike you. Because you are prone, it has advantage in the attack roll.
Sure.
All right, that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Hits.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
And 18 points of acid damage. Now, if you are prone, double check.
Oh no.
Where are we at?
I'm alive.
Still a solid.
Yeah, you can still take your reaction technically. So,
I mean, I already took a reaction,
oh, you did.
but I didn't actually get to take my action last turn. I started to walk and then I fell, but I never actually
That's true.
took an action.
That's true. So, what would you do with your action?
There's not a lot I can do from inside. I'm prone. Do I have the ability to move my arms and things?
You do,
Or am
yeah.
I oozed? I'm gonna do the same goddamn thing and throw some more buttons up and try to hypnotize them again.
Okay. Since this technically goes first, if this works, then you will not take the damage I just told you to take. So, the save is wisdom, correct?
Yes.
And that's against him or both? many
It
targets
says
can it
that
affect?
it can do it any creature within 30 feet.
Okay. Singular creature?
Sorry.
Just double checking.
Yep. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw.
A 30-foot cube. Okay.
So that includes my friends?
It would,
Okay.
because you haven't seen them arrive.
Yes, sure.
It's a wisdom save?
Indeed.
And you can always tap them.
Okay.
They both fail.
Okay.
Both of you guys roll wisdom saving throws.
Oh boy.
Good news, bad news.
27.
Natural 1.
Holy shit.
Tonight at the Vortex.
So, a flashing LED glow stick falls, and then you throw some buttons.
The buttons
Hypnotize
explode
me.
in a splash of color and light, like a small localized firework, and suddenly the creatures just kind of go limp for a moment, and Bo stands there staring into it.
Bo's in a K-hole.
Yeah. Memories of Hupperduke.
All right,
Okay, wait.
that finishes their turn. We're back at the top of the initiative round. Before we get there, what's everybody else doing? You said you are
I grabbed Yasha and Ford and just jumped as a giant eagle. So I would use
what's the speed of the eagle?
80 feet.
So you can do 160 feet. more.
Right, which I imagine is just a straight dive fall for most of the, and then the wings go out like a drag parachute towards the end of that run.
You got it. Alrighty. So you're still about a little over 100 feet above them. And since I don't have my Eagle Mini close to me and I can't grab it right now, we're going to be using a Vrock. Same difference.
Imagine it.
Imagination. But yeah, you are currently now up in the air, trying to make your way down to join the fray with the two of them. Caduceus, what are you doing?
I am sitting up there. God, what can I do? There's nothing I can. I'm too weak to
Heal
go down there.
thyself.
Heal thyself.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a heal.
Go for it.
This is the worst foam party ever.
Yeah, just assume I'm gonna heal myself.
thought this was supposed to be like a.
Okay.
Abandoning.
Jester, you're up
gonna make
first.
a gross
Okay, I'm gonna use my ring of spell splitting.
How far is
Okay.
I'm gonna cast polymorph on
know anymore.
not on Veth and on myself, and I'm gonna turn us both into giant eagles.
Oh no.
Okay.
Sorry, Matt.
It's okay. If you give me a second, I can go grab some.
do it.
I'm gonna go. I'll be right
man.
back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab
Go
some
get some
giant
eagles.
This battle map brought to you by.
Yeah.
Just a sec.
I threw it away, but it's Dwarven Forge, something or other. Check it out. Dwarven Forge.
Can't die by nicotine.
Oh
They
my
have-
God!
They have new things.
All right.
Objection.
Says objection.
I have to.
Was that Phoenix right? Are these just old?
Yep.
Yeah.
Old bit.
Old
Old
bits?
bits.
Just old bits.
Do you keep freaking out?
Bits in your binder?
There's a bit I don't think I did.
know, I
don't think I
know.
ever did this bit. But it would have been real funny.
No, wait, you
Spell you
did.
cast.
What did you
The
know?
Eagles are coming. The Eagles
You used
are
that for
coming.
something.
Half my hit
I
points.
don't think I
thank
did
God.
this bit.
Yay!
I might have used some of that for Hazel Copperpot.
Yeah,
I might have
that
stolen
looks like
some
that
of
looks
that.
familiar.
Yeah.
Eagles are here.
That works is fine.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
Ooh, I'm a griffin or something.
It's more of a sphinx. but
I'm
you
a sphinx.
You get the idea. We'll say for this purpose here, you are right there. Beth. Okay. Put my earpiece back in. So, you are now both giant eagles.
I am going to. Can I use my movement still?
You can, because you've only used your action.
For my movement, can I grab Bo and lift up off the ground?
You would need your action to grab her, because it is like a grab and then a move, so
Okay.
unfortunately not.
Okay.
I'm having a great time.
She's a space raven.
Then I'm gonna. Oh God.
Under control.
I'm gonna fly up.
The quiff of
Fuck
death.
me running. I'm gonna step in front of Bo.
Step.
Unfortunately, there's no space to step in front of her, because that space is occupied by the other creature.
Then I'm just gonna take my wing and bring it down in front of her.
There you go. Not my child!
Yeah.
You got it. All right, that finishes your go.
Oh no, you just
Bo,
Yeah. Yep.
get that girl some orange juice.
Do you
yeah,
need
you're
some water?
just standing there. That's your turn. Beth, you're an eagle.
I'm an eagle, but we're not allowed to pick up Bo? Is that?
No, you can't for your action.
Oh, okay. I'll go pick up Bo. Well, first I gotta get out of the ooze, I guess, with my wings and stuff.
Okay, so you you kind of burst out of its
I just
space.
want to
You're-
do it so that I don't harm the ooze. So this is a gentle lift. And
Easy
then,
enough to do because it's incapacitated, no issue.
And then I will grab Bo gently with my razor sharp claws.
Alrighty.
No, I'm not ready to go.
Oh, honey. Let's just get
30 more
people.
minutes.
And I will fly up into the air.
Okay.
Wait till this beat drops.
Yeah. Wait, this is my jam.
So with that, you can lift up the speed of the giant eagle, which is...
Looking.
80 feet.
Thank you.
All right, so you're now 80 feet up. You see a giant eagle
We're
beginning
like
to
probably
approach.
30 feet apart at this point.
Yeah,
going like,
you are 30 feet apart.
Oh no!
Everything's over! Well, I gotta put this plastic thing up in... That's eagle cooch. Okay, there we go.
Wow. Wow. This is the year we reclaim our dignity.
Alrighty, so
Let the eagle soar.
this has been a night.
Symbol of our country.
There we go. Did it.
Did it.
That finishes Veth's turn. They can't go because they're charmed. Just sit there.
What a weird encounter.
Yeah. All right. Caleb.
I don't know what to make of it because I just came rocketing down from the
Yeah,
top, and there's
and
birds
you just
down
see
here.
a giant eagle flying up, clutching Beauregard, who's just kind of limp in its grasp.
There's birds
So
down
I'm gonna do
here.
my best to break and not smash into everybody, and I can't
right.
do anything except fly. I'm just the lift at this point.
Yeah, you
So
can drop them
that's
off
it.
if you wanted to.
Yeah, should I like?
If you're trying to get to the bottom, or you're staying where you are.
Well, I'm seeing eagles come up, and I'm assuming in my dumb eagle state that there weren't eagles down there, so these must be my friends. So I am just going to fly down to whatever height they're at. It's fair. That's fair.
Okay. You can fly about 30 feet above with
Yeah.
your movement, or you can go the full distance with your action.
I don't want to go to the bottom. I want to stop with my eagle friends.
Got it. Okay.
The only two people who can talk are Yasha and Ford. Oh wait, and I guess
There is an eagle friend that is at 80 feet up. And that's
Yeah.
the first one you see with bow.
Right.
There's a second eagle at the bottom you can barely see. That's at the very bottom. So which one are you going with? Your eagle friends are at two different places.
I will pass the first eagle friend and go down between the two eagle friends.
Okay,
to
so you
try to
are-
ascertain what's going on.
All right, so you are 40 feet above, we'll
There we
say.
go.
So as you're 40 feet above, holding Ford
Let's
and
do
Yasha.
50 feet.
All right, 50 feet above. As you're flying there, clutching both of them, you look down and you see these two writhing black oozes, and you see a third eagle in the bottom with its like wings out.
I'm blue.
A blue eagle, if you will. Alrighty. So that's your turn. Anybody else gonna do anything? You guys are just being held by the giant eagle 50 feet up.
Wait, what is happening? Who are you?
Yeah, if we hit it, it'll become uncharmed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
But should we look around the room? There's like a big white floofy thing. I wonder if we could.
Maybe there's a doorway behind it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly. This could be the way forward.
Is that not the dead bodies? No, maybe not.
I mean, we could try to give it a look. See if you want to.
Well, how long are they charmed for?
You don't know.
Yeah, they say
unfortunately.
it around, right? Yeah. We should be trying to smoke
Here's the
these
thing,
things,
Ford.
right?
I
I mean,
probably
if
get
you
us out
see
of here.
if you see my buttons floating around, you know that those typically last a minute.
We all just die down here because we just can't leave.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
All right, so what are you guys doing? You holding?
Waffling.
Ford, what do you want to do?
I mean, are we trying to get out of here and regroup up at the top?
Maybe.
Yeah,
I feel weightless.
let's do that. Let's regroup at the
They're
top.
looking around.
Yeah.
So.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
All right.
Because we can send like fireballs down and try to knock them out. You know.
Yeah, just shout up, regroup, meet back up at the top.
It's just you and Yasha.
25.
We can understand.
You understand.
okay.
Damn eagles!
25? Okay. Best you can tell, this chamber is collapsed enough where you cannot ascertain any other position of exit. You could do a more intense search if there was a floor, but you're having to just look from a lightless expanse, and you have no light.
I have a light.
Oh, you have light from there?
Yeah.
So you do have a little bit of light to see, yeah. But nothing at this distance,
No.
like at a glance, looks like an exit.
No white spider coming up behind you, right?
Jester,
You would know we would hear the trigger.
Oh, that's right.
you fly up.
And I'm
meet the
sure
others?
the door.
All right, and so with that, Jester comes and joins the other
right.
eagles. Now you have these 3 eagles in this tunnel. It's a very tight space, by the way. That's as wide as the entire thing is. So you're all like having to carefully stay far enough away from each other to not fuck with your flight patterns here.
Yep.
But
Going back up to the top, back up to the top.
one after another, you all slowly spower your way back up. And Caduceus, as you're sitting there looking, all of a sudden you glance down and see 3 massive eagles fly up in your space, and you have to step back because they have to perch immediately, since there's
yeah,
nothing else
backing
to
up.
grab a hold on to.
Since you're here, somebody should take a look at the other
Yeah,
side
that's
of
what I was
this.
planning on
Since y'all
doing.
flying
Actually, is flying next to the wall and see if I can
Okay.
spot any openings on
So
the
you-
other side.
with your
Head over
eagle
there,
eye.
make a perception check with the eagles' perception.
Okay.
It may have keen sight, which gives you advantage, I believe. Does it?
Keen sight. Okay. What is?
Advantage that rely on sight. Yeah.
Was that a wisdom?
perception.
Wisdom. Okay.
So just go for that.
18.
18. Looking about this area, you're hard pressed to find anything beyond the rubble.
Okay. So it's probably at the bottom.
Now we just busted out all these amazing spells to get down there and come right back up. But should we rest for a second?
There's
Now that we know.
eagles are only going to last so long,
Oh wow.
and if anybody with some doesn't have to get right up in it, we can hang from the eagles maybe and take shots. Stay out of the range room.
I mean, yeah, I have range stuff. I could do that.
Ditto.
I could do my lightning
All right.
gloves.
Oh, never mind.
All right.
Grab Ford. and fly back down.
Yeah. Anybody else want to come
So
with
we can
range
shoot at 'em
stuff?
from a distance.
You?
I'll come.
Okay. 2 of us.
Yeah. Do you need a... Ah!
I'll hop onto Caleb. Or
Is it been a minute? Am I still hypnotized?
No, your hypnosis has now broken,
Okay.
and everyone's talking, and you're like, what's going on?
What's the plan? What do you want me to do?
We're gonna take distance shots at these things. We're gonna stay at least
I'm gonna land us on the lip at the top, and back into human form, and say, "Sorry, we need to switch."
Yeah.
And I turn you into a giant eagle.
So now Yasha is a giant.
Yes.
Yeah. And I climb on your back.
And then I go in front of Yasha. Take me.
These broken wings.
Okay. So Yasha has Bo in one claw and Caleb on the back. Okay.
And
I'll let-
Jester's taking.
I'll let Ford climb on my back.
Okay.
And I'll fly down.
Okay.
So you can have your arms free for.
Oh, I let you fly. Now you let me fly. Ah,
Crisscross. Crisscross.
make a
Oh, I
jump.
love that movie. Alrighty. And
But don't.
so
There better
go.
not be any more of these on the walls on the way down.
So, as you guys, now you've all got up onto it, you begin to fly down, and as you do, about 140 feet up the side of the cavern wall, both of them, who have been broken from it, are
Oh, okay.
climbing up the side.
Before we get close, I'm gonna take out my gloves and smash and turn on my
Do it.
lightning
You
gloves.
got it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll for attack.
Last. That's a 24,
Hits.
20,
Hits.
and a 28.
Hits.
Those were really
All against a single target?
Yes.
All right, go for it.
That is 10 plus 5. 15. 14, so 24. And 7 for 30. What did I say? 31.
31 points of force damage to it. As it impacts, you see little bits splattering off of it. It's still momentum is carrying as it's climbing up the side. So it shrugs it off. It hits, but it's still moving.
Copy.
That finishes your go. What are you doing?
I'm gonna just pop. I'm gonna hit it with my lightning gloves.
You got it.
Okay, that first one is a 26 to hit and a 16. 26 and a 16.
Both hit. Are the same one that Ford's going after, or the other one?
I'll do the other one.
Okay.
Terrible damage rolls. 10 damage and 11 damage.
10 damage and 11 damage. Alrighty. You got it. So, those two attacks, bolts fire out and pummel at the side. You watch as the lightning doesn't do quite as much damage as you'd hope. Also, you watch as it quivers and splits into two smaller
What?
blacks. Since the charm
Does
is
lightning
gone.
do that?
I don't know.
So now there are these two
She's done.
Fuck.
and that there.
Just let me be high again.
Bring out the rain.
You still have your bonus action.
I still have my bonus action. I guess it didn't do as much damage as I thought. Like it's resistant.
Possibly.
How close are we saying we are to these things? If you were doing that, that's like 10 or 15 feet away?
20 feet away, yeah.
20 feet away.
I have a range of 20 feet with my gloves, so it can't be more than that.
Okay. Okay.
I might as well hit it again, I guess. Pop, pop.
Okay.
Natural 20 and a natural 19.
Let's go.
Both
fam.
hit.
Okay.
You crit on 19, Steve?
So I don't crit on 19s. No, that's your cool barbarian thing. For the natural 20, I rolled a 7 on that damage, so 14 plus 6 is 20 damage.
20 damage. Nice.
And then on the 19, a 2 plus 6, so 8 damage on the 19.
Already. Got it. So the two additional hits slam into it, doing damage, but you see it seems to be absorbing a portion of the lightning impact.
Do those split in half? No,
Is this all against one or both?
just the one. Oh, I shouldn't have reminded him.
That's okay.
You fool.
That should be playing now.
Fly, you fools.
Is anyone riding me right now? I mean,
You have Caduceus.
sexually. Okay.
They both, or the one that you hit, splits in two more, smaller. So now there are 4.
I don't know. Is it
And
me?
just to
Is it
clarify,
me? I don't know.
When I hit him with the Eldritch Blast, they didn't split. Right?
Correct.
You should just stop being.
It's lightning. Go lightning.
Save a horse, ride an eagle.
Can I step in?
You can.
Okay, I will slap Guano and Sulfur together and do a 5th level fireball, and I will huck it 10 to 15 feet below them so that it erupts upward and tickles their gooch.
You got it. And as such, fire on their gooches.
We're hat.
4, 5,
Fail.
12, 16.
Fail. 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 Yeah, they gotta roll a 20 to even get close.
34.
On all of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Both of the small ones that just split
Yay.
incinerate immediately.
Oh, so it's a good thing
Sure.
that you split them in half.
Yeah, I did amazingly.
Yeah.
Big favor.
Yep.
For,
Big time.
I think it's good.
The other one looks... It's barely holding on as it's like... making its way up there.
Is it making a sound? Like,
It's my
Yep. Exactly like that.
I'm going to hit it with a Sacred Flame, if
All
I
right.
could. That's a
Wisdom save?
Dex save.
Dex save. That is a 16.
It does not save its
Nope.
dex save. So
On a
let's,
natural 19. -3.
18 points of radiant damage.
On which one?
The one that just got hit.
That'd be that one there?
Yeah. One that's looking rough.
That one burns away. The body turning to black ash that falls and begins to scatter into the little bit of air dissipating into the floor below.
Into the
We don't need to be close, by the way. You've got room to
It's now
move.
an ash rave. Alrighty, that finishes your go. I'll say, Veth?
Oh, I mean, you attacked already, right?
Yeah.
We're trying to stay rangy, right?
I've got 60 feet of range with this.
Then I'll just hover so that you're saying up.
We can stay 50 feet away.
Okay, great.
I did say that. I was like, you can, about 50 feet's good.
I will say it moves up at an angle to get within range of Caleb on the back of the eagle. As it is a large creature, it fits out 10 feet from the side with a 5-foot range, so like it's one swing at you on the back.
Okay.
That is a 9.
Hard to hit when you're hanging from an eagle.
Indeed. So that finishes its turn. Back to the top of the round. Really, at this point, who wants to go next?
Hard to dodge when you're swinging from a snake.
At this point, who
I'll
wants to go
send
next?
3 Eldritch Blasts
Yeah.
its way.
Go for it.
20. 20.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And 13. No.
Yes.
Yep, 13.
Just 2 20s. Pathetic.
Hits.
The 13 hits too?
Its AC is 7.
It's a ooze.
Not hard to hit a puddle.
I'm starting to feel bad for this ooze, you know? It was just chilling.
Oh.
To the tower.
He was living his best life.
31. 31
Just
points
wanted
for
to be a part of an Irish B&B.
Just slam.
You hit it with one, and as it does, it impacts the actual ice and stone, and it starts falling off the wall. The two others impact it, and you watch it just kind of and just explode out. It smatters and sprays in the nearby walls, leaving this kind of black trail that hisses as it burns down the stone. And with that, combat comes to an end.
I do a barrel roll down to the bottom.
Awesome.
Oh, that's with me. Ah!
Yeah, you're brought along for that, Ford. Feeling good about that as you scream all the way to the bottom.
Where's understanding?
Okay.
Your vomit will
We did
freeze
it!
by the time it gets down. It'll come down like powdered rain.
Oh,
Did it.
Brown powdered rain.
dry oatmeal.
We should definitely rest.
Yes, we should. Let's make sure there are no other tricks on this floor or
Yeah.
entrances or exits, though,
Yes.
just in
I'm
case.
gonna drop Caduceus and then use my eagle eye vision. Can I see in the dark? I have no idea.
Well, it's not dark because I've got a
that's
light
right.
up.
And there's daylight in here.
I'm looking.
yeah, take a look
I'm
around.
gonna
And
look
still
around
a
the
rainbow
bottom.
LED.
Okay.
I'm looking specifically for a dagger.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check on that.
I'm clawing at that ice chunk to see if there's anything underneath it.
Need it.
I'm
Okay.
in eagle form still.
Okay.
I'm taking a look around with my
Kicking through it,
natural.
kicking through. Okay. Looking for anything specific?
Something odd, out of place.
Make a perception check.
My natural huh.
My natural,
19.
natural
Discretion through. 19?
19.
I'll assist
As you
you
kind
in
of-
your perception.
You will?
Peek around. It takes you about 2 minutes or so, but you do find the dagger that you threw. As it slid down, it ting,
A 2 and a
ting,
1?
off the wall and got itself wedged between two stones. But you do find it, thankfully, because the light kind of gleams off the metal from certain angles, and that's the one.
21.
21? Okay. And you're clawing away at that one there.
I may find gold. I don't know.
So you're keeping an eye out. Keeping an eye out. You carve away at the ice right there. Once it begins to break away, you uncover a small opening that was hidden behind it. Yeah. You peer at it, and it's not completely encased, but it was blocked from view unless you went to the side. And as you break down that chunk of ice wall there, it exposes this one particular exit.
You are an eagle
work.
for another 55 minutes. Is there anything that you've ever wanted to do?
That's it.
Check that off the list.
She can make. Scientists have allowed her to make one sound.
Pretty good one.
Really good.
I'm gonna drop my eagle form.
Okay, so you drop your eagle form. All right. We have one more eagle. The eagle will not fit through this opening, unfortunately.
So I'll also say I could burn a 10-minute spell and kind of give us a little bit of cushion, or we can take a short rest.
Short rest.
Yeah, let's rest here.
Wait, show me your wings. Splay them out. Look at the little lines of black lightning along the inside of the wings.
That's very clever.
I do
Not
a
an accident.
I do a shiver, so I get really floofy. You know how we
Yep.
get like
A little shiver quiff.
a little shiver quiff. I do a little
Eagles too.
a little shiver quiff, and then you know how birds get little, real fluffy.
Quiff of the week.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Most metal eagle ever.
All right.
And I bring her back.
All
Are
right.
we allowed to drop our form? How does this work?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
just drop it.
All right, I will drop the form.
Okay.
Fun.
All right.
So we're taking a short rest
Yes,
here?
please.
An hour, just chilling.
Okay, so you can take a short rest to get spells back that you've spent for those who get them back on a short rest.
Please.
You can spend your hit dice to heal up, and anything else you'd like to do to recoup during this time period.
Deuces, are you going to do anything fancy before I spend hit dice?
No, better to spend hit dice.
I'm going
at
to
this
spend hit
point.
dice.
I can do stuff later.
Okay.
Dope. That's it.
Just have to see how this works.
8 plus 3.
7. 7.
3 hit dice.
Okay.
Uy.
D&D homework. D&D homework.
Yeah.
Whoa, why can't I roll like that when we're doing damage?
I know. I was just thinking.
That's how it works.
That's it. It's because you want it too much. Gotta let it go. Be like water.
Ow.
1, 2,
8. Damn it.
yeah, 10,
I'll just do 5. Yep, we'll do it.
16. Okay.
1.
Oh,
2. Okay.
Woo! 69 points.
Nice.
appropriate.
Okay. 9.
I guess I didn't need that many.
What? Nothing. Are you still hurting pretty bad?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm back to normal.
Alrighty.
One more.
Are you
Do
okay?
One more. I'm going to do one more.
Fine.
You.
I'm totally full.
All right.
Hang on. Oh, a 1? Fucking what? Why?
Hey, can I check out those bodies?
You may make an
Good enough.
investigation.
Good enough. I'm going to stop there.
20.
All right. Just like Not had discovered earlier, the bodies were rolled, but you didn't know this at the time. Yeah, they're aside from their shredded clothing and heavy furs, and their ruined armor from falling into this place and being broken, and they're in pretty rough shape. Anything that was of worth of them appears to have already been picked clean.
They got good.
They got good.
Well, Ford, I forgive you for dropping the rope and sending me to my doom.
That was my fault. I apologize. I thought you would just do your nimble stuff and it would be no big deal.
You have
Well,
faith in me.
I did.
That's flattering.
I didn't mean to put Caduceus' life ahead of yours.
No. That was a wise decision.
I appreciate the faith that you have in her. I mean, misplaced faith in this particular situation, but very healthy. Very healthy.
I mean, there was nothing I could do. As soon as I landed, they were on top of me. I
Just minding your own.
I just was minding my own business.
Yep.
And they jumped me.
Insight check. $14.
What do I do?
You can roll against it if you like.
Make a deception
Sure.
check, yeah.
Deception.
Ooh. 8.
Right.
Remember, you can't roll
Okay.
lower than a 10. Oh, you don't have proficiency
Deception,
in it. That's
I
right.
can.
Yes, you can. Because you are not proficient with that. 8.
All right.
I doused the drift globe, but all this conversation is happening in the light of the cellabone stick.
No, I've got light up.
It is.
And
Oh,
a
that
fire.
too. Yeah.
And the sword and everything.
The pulse is
Well, we,
How does the
I'm just
cell
gonna-
phone stick work
yeah,
again?
break
Can
it.
I?
Boots and
For my
pits
break.
and boots and pits.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do a little twirly with the stick in my hand.
Sure, yeah, go
know?
for
Nice,
it.
nice.
How long does it last? Can I reuse the stick? Is it like battery operated? Can I charge it at the end of the night?
double A.
I will answer these questions right now.
USB 3.
The effect lasts until deactivated or 1 hour has passed.
Oh, I'll deactivate it and save it.
Well, it can't be used again until after the next dawn.
But you can use it tomorrow.
Yes.
And don't worry, Bo. I've got like 10 cellophone sticks.
Hell yeah! I'll put
I
it
hold it
away.
between my fingers like Wolverine.
Save my battery for
I've
my
done that.
rave stick.
Okay, you got it.
Oh, it's over.
All right.
Shall we?
yes, please.
Please.
All right, so you've taken your short rest. The small, kind of low-hanging entrance to this next hallway, it looks like, is before you. What's the order you are traveling?
Oh,
We take turns. Bo, you're up. Go for it.
What? Okay.
Bone can't see in the dark.
I take Veth and I shove Veth forward with my goggles.
Oh,
I still
you
want those
them
back. I do want those back.
Right now? Or later?
No, you scout.
Scouting. Looking for traps.
Yeah.
Searching ahead.
Should we put a rope around?
She's fine.
I'm fine.
All right. Are you stealthing your way in?
One of those
Sure, I'll
kid
stealth
leashes.
in.
Make a
Yeah.
stealth check, please.
Little bear
Tons.
backpack.
A million. 30-something.
Okay. Jesus, fucking rogues. All right, so
I think I'll do a rogue again.
pushing through the small opening, you find a partial hallway that is also interrupted by the previous collapse. You are entering from the side of it. This is not part of the initial structure. This pit that unveiled through some sort of an impact upon its collision with this part of the city, this Aeorn ruin. You enter a hallway, and to the right, it is mostly fallen in about 15 or 20 feet down to the right side. The left continues on. It is not lit, but you have your goggles on.
My goggles.
So you continue down that path, keeping carefully as you can, and you see the faint orange glow as two, it looks like, light-emitting orbs are affixed to two sides of the wall.
I will scan around for some traps and tripwires and look at those for
Make an investigation check.
23.
23. You look around. Nothing trap-related catches your eye.
Nothing trap related. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's loaded.
Yeah.
I'll run by.
As you run past the middle of these two orange spheres that are glowing, nothing happens.
Yeah, that's the shit right there.
It's gonna wait to hit me. It's just
Caduceus, you
Nothing.
feel.
It's too short.
Why?
oh boy.
You see another set about 20 feet ahead of you, and you vaguely see in the distance another set. Like these are occasional marks of lighting throughout this lengthened hallway.
I'm going to talk into a wire and just say, all good? Are we all good?
So far, so good. Yes, please come, follow.
Yeah?
Save my life.
I slip into the hole.
Okay.
She wants us to come.
All right.
Who's after Caleb?
I'll
go
go.
after Caleb.
You move 2 at a time in this chamber. It's wide enough for 2 folks. So
Okay. Good.
2 by 2.
So Bo and Caleb, followed by.
We'll go.
Orlando.
All right, Yasha introduces, and then
Jester.
Ward and Jester in the rear. Okay, cool.
Break up the clerics.
High five me.
Sorry,
There you go.
I was worried about those orbs, Ford. I'm sorry.
Continuing on. For about 150 or so feet, the hall is just one long, straight shot. The sides of it are fairly simple. You see a little bit of inset stone in kind of rectangular shapes, but it lacks the detail and beautiful artistic scrolling that the first chambers you entered had. This is more of a utility hallway. It's about that point that you see something on the ground ahead. It's beyond one of the orange glow positions, so you don't get much light other than the faint backlight of the next set beyond it. It looks like something piled in the middle of the chamber.
Look, up on the ground, ahead. I'll cast Mage Hand and poke it.
It moves slightly with the impact of the mage hand, but
Like pull, is it cloth? What is it?
you tug at one point and you see something move, like an arm.
Oh, it's a body.
Pile of bodies. Okay. Okay.
When it does hit, it has a wet sound.
Ooh.
How far away are we?
From where you are right now, I'd say roughly 50 or so feet.
I'll use Divine Sense just in case.
Okay.
I'm going to keep an eye behind us for a second.
Okay.
Any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet?
No. Looking back, nothing seems to be following.
All right.
All right, I'll scoot up to it and see if.
As you get closer,
Oh boy.
you can now see, with the faint bit of light, the walls surrounding this odd pile in the middle are smeared with blood. Liquid blood, not frozen. And the temperature in here itself is a little warmer, but it's fresher. And you get a glance at the pile here, and there are bodies, multiple bodies, lying in different positions, leaned against the wall and slumped over, some that are just face down in the ground, others looking upward, limbs just akimbo.
Any sign of death? I mean, cause of death?
Oh, you can go ahead and inspect if you want to make a medicine check.
to inspect.
Eyes, ears, and mouth bleeding.
30.
30 medicine check?
Oh, medicine? No, God, no. Natural 20.
Adding your wisdom save.
1.
So 21. Yeah, that'll do. So you do notice as you get close, these bodies are all wearing thick traveling attire for the weather, similar to what you have, though you recognize the clothing as Dynasty in make and style.
Okay.
So this is Kreen in history.
The same group of the guy that was frozen up top.
2 drow, a human, a goblin, and 2 orcs.
Oh, that's so nice.
Wait, 2 drow,
A
a
goblin.
human,
orc.
a goblin, and 2 orcs.
Yeah,
6
makes sense.
bodies total.
Makes sense for a party from the dynasty.
6 bodies total. 1 more body if we count the guy upstairs.
This like this lookout
it's
up
us.
What?
They're like, well, just like 1, 2, 3. Just
There's 9 of
doesn't
us.
matter.
There's 9 of us,
sun.
yeah.
Yeah,
This
you're
is
right.
not the Sun Tree.
No.
Right,
Just yeah.
The goblin looks like me.
That red thread's looking real hard to snag onto something.
I'm gonna start to
The
scoot
bodies,
Everything is
you do notice
connected.
with that roll, the bodies are not that old.
And
Maybe a week or less.
slashed, bludgeoned.
A mix of stab and slash wounds.
Okay.
How about it?
Would I be able to tell with a medicine check? Oh no, you just rolled a medicine
Yes.
check. Okay.
Blood to body ratio on the outside. Does it seem like how much blood is out versus how much would have been in these people? Like, is this the normal amount of blood that or does it?
It doesn't seem copious. This isn't a Nightmare on Elm Street
Sure,
sequence.
but is there less than there should be? I suppose. I feel like I might
make a medicine check.
It's the same day, so I can't do CM.
28.
28. It looks about standard.
Okay. And yeah.
This
I'm
room,
keeping an eye out, by the way.
Where
This is freaking me out.
These bodies are piled. Is there an end to the chamber that's behind them at all?
The hallway continues.
It just continues.
What's above the bodies?
The top of the hall itself is no more than maybe 4 or 5 feet from Caduceus's head. A total of 11, 12
And
at its height, and it's just a long hallway.
Do the
It's
bodies look deliberately piled, or like something happened?
roll an investigation?
Yeah, is it a skirmish?
Yeah.
I'll assist because I don't know if it's a skirmish or did
gonna
they get
assist?
Tetsuo'd in the hallway.
If they were just dropped there.
All right. 28.
28. This was a skirmish. The blood splatter, the positioning of the bodies, a fight happened in this hallway.
Yeah.
And this group was butchered. Not necessarily like, well, hard to say they're butchered. They were killed, but it doesn't look like they were just completely annihilated. They had weapons ready. They were armed for
They
combat.
were an adventuring party. Yeah.
To some degree. You have no idea what their purpose was here, but they are all left here dead from this scuffle.
Are we thinking Molly's working with the dynasty in some way, or
No, I
was?
think they ambushed a dynasty group that was
Competing group.
already.
Yeah.
You mentioned
Should check the body.
slash wounds and stab wounds? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay.
We already knew
Yeah.
that the dynasty was trying for the same thing that Dorogno was.
Picked clean like the other bodies have been, or because it seems like liquid blood, not as picked over?
I'll say you go ahead and check through the bodies, and other than their weapons that have been left at the side and their ruined armor, most anything of worth has been picked clean.
I'm gonna get them going. So I'm gonna start the decompose and let them start rotting.
Okay.
Well,
Fungus
Caduceus-
begins to take a hold. Fungus begins to take hold rather rapidly.
Yeah, take a little while.
While Caduceus is doing that, I'm just gonna kind of talk at him over his shoulder. Do you have anything that might help against mental or psychic damage?
Oh,
No,
Sorry. Sorry, it's really
smell.
cold.
it's the smell.
It's just real gross.
Oh no. Not today, I don't think. Other than I can do it for a minute at a time, but I can't do anything else.
A minute at a time?
Minute at a time, I can give someone I can
Minute
just
at
give
a
you a little pep, just a little, not a lot. I don't have anything that's great, not right now. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
and this hallway that extends, the same sort of dual beacons of light just into the distance.
Yep.
How far does it extend? Quite a distance until visual acuity gives out, or does it seem like
It's
there's
been that way for a while. It does look like it has, in the next 4 or 5 sets from where you are, it seems to stop.
the light does? Interesting.
Okay.
How did all these other guys get through without fighting those oozes?
Good question. We should keep going. Also, didn't you have to chop through like a big thing of ice to
They
get here?
probably put the ice there.
Well, the ice wasn't,
It was obscuring it.
it was obscuring it. It wasn't actually,
You just went to town on
Blocking
it, and
Plus, it looks like it's been a week, so maybe it just formed.
Do any of the bodies that we've seen, any of them look even remotely familiar? Or just random?
looking over them? No, not really.
And are they all just drow or various dynasty folk?
2 orcs, a goblin.
Oh, right. We answered
Yeah.
the question. Yeah.
We should keep going.
We should. Yeah.
We're coming back.
Getting in the loops. Yep.
Let's go.
our
moving.
friend is waiting.
Beth, you
I
want to take point?
do have a
Don't
I do
I?
have a locate creature when it comes time for it, but
You do?
I do. And I'll also say, did you, just in case, do you have a word of recall, just in case?
Let's see if I prepared that one today. I feel like I did. Looks like I didn't.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Well,
I have one of those too. Okay, so that's a spell I'm not going to use unless a bunch of people are already dead.
Well, does anyone with magic have anything that could help us against psychic damage?
Nope.
No.
Just curious after encountering 2 corpses with blood coming out of their eyes and horrible expressions on their faces.
But these guys,
Bless.
Yeah, these guys
Yeah.
are tore up.
yeah.
Because Lucian, we're assuming, killed Vesteragna by himself?
Yeah.
I mean,
but he also, I mean, if they're of the same order, this nine eyes order, maybe they know each other's weaknesses.
and the element of surprise.
But we saw that drow at the top of this excavation site that looked just like Vess. And he didn't have any eyes tattooed on him. If they died the same way because Lucian can just
Give them a vision
or do something,
overwhelm their brains.
Right. How are we supposed to compete against that? He killed a member of the Cerberus Assembly by himself.
We are at a disadvantage. Nothing has changed.
I do have...
didn't prepare word of recall because Vess said that teleporting in these areas would be really, really dangerous, so I thought that would be a bad idea.
I got a thing I might be able to do. Fair point. I'll remember that for next time. Figured teleporting out easier than teleporting in.
Let's go.
But
Let's get going.
Yeah, keep going.
next time. I got an idea.
I'll take point again and keep going down the same hallway.
Okay.
If it comes to it.
Should we be checking the hallways for hidden doors and just normal shit?
Just run your sword
Run your
along
fingers.
the
Yeah.
thing as we go.
I'll take one side, you take the
All right.
Keep
deal.
my eyes open.
Okay. Continuing on, running your hands along both sides of the hall as you progress forward, eventually you pass the 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and final set of lights. And at that final set of lights, the hall comes to an end. There before you, you see what looks to be a single rusted iron door. It has no handles. It has no knobs. It has no break in the middle of it. It's just a solid iron slab of different material than the rest of the hallway, but it does have crossbars and seems to resemble a door in its construction, and it blocks your passage. What you do notice is there is an empty shelf, not dissimilar to the pillars that you encountered in that previous chamber, though it is wider and further back. It looks like it's about 6 inches tall and about a foot wide. Like a little slot
Are there
In the door?
in the door.
is
Some
there
sort
any
of-
kind of etching or pattern the way Beauregard encountered?
You go ahead and glance inside. It looks like the entire interior is covered in etching and various types of arcane glyphs and sigils and variation of Draconic and the same sort of ancient script that you've seen in other elements of Aeorian reference. But as opposed to just seeing the one at the bottom, the entirety of the interior is just one massive network of arcane script.
Does the arcane script mean anything? Does it say anything?
Make an arcana check.
All my
Guidance. As you're looking.
I'm also I pull out one of my last 2 pearls, all that's left is the black one, and place it to my own head. And take a moment to cast a little dunamancy.
Alrighty.
So guidance. Terrible.
With it-
Terrible. Guidance is a d4. 20 total.
20 total. The essence of this seems to be some sort of an abjuration type nexus, but it is an incomplete glyph and both the top and the bottom of it seem to direct towards the empty space in the middle of the shelf. Best you can ascertain, it requires something to complete the connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, like your arm. Or blood.
But it's a rectangle shape?
Yes, so it's a little slot about 6 inches tall and about a foot wide. So
Is it a Golem Jabbar?
Okay. You said 6 inches.
6 inches high and about a foot wide.
In the middle of the.
In the middle of the iron door.
No blood, no dry blood on the ground, on the door, on anywhere.
Glancing around here, make an investigation check.
19.
19, looking around, inspecting the area, looking at the inside, checking the floor around. Doesn't appear to be any signs of dried blood.
So it requires something to complete it, but we don't know if that's something like blood or
What's the
magic. Like,
what's
could it
the
be
root
magic?
of the glyph? Do we understand the root of the glyph?
Catalyst.
You were saying like
Abjuration is the
abjuration.
sort
Protection,
of...
a ward, keeping us out.
Protection.
Same low ceiling that we were in the hallway, about 4 feet above Caduceus' head. Width of the hallway is still the same. It's just this
Correct.
floor.
It's just been one continuous, long, straight hallway.
Protection.
Nothing's pinged your emergency wire either.
I mean, it would have mentally dinged.
Bodies had all their arms, right?
Yes. Or at least, all the arms were present.
Yeah.
Is there like dust on the ground or anything like that? Can we see like footprints and stuff that isn't ours on the ground at all?
There isn't a whole lot of dust in this chamber because there isn't a lot of traffic anymore. It's hard to really tell, I'd say.
I want to go back for one of those bodies.
Yeah.
I do have.
Oh,
What?
darn.
What?
What could you see?
We have an arm with a tattoo.
We do? We also have a head.
Vest?
this body.
Well,
Let's try one of the normal
yeah,
ones
let's
first.
try something else
There's
first.
a head that you chopped off.
I also
Yeah,
thought of
but
that,
yes,
but
the
I
one
just
whose
didn't
body
want to
has
take the time
tattoos.
to take everything out and put everything back. So let's just grab a person.
I'll help you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back for a body.
Which of the corpses you want?
It was
Two orcs, 2 drow, a goblin, and a human.
I'll grab a drow.
Okay.
Any of them have tattoos on their arm?
You take a glance over them. Nothing beyond ornamental elements. Nothing that seems to be in line with what you were referring to.
Well, all right.
But as we're walking back, this is good. It's due diligence, but I think you're right. So bring the corpse there, and we'll experiment with a hand.
Okay. You place the hand in there. No reaction.
Just as a note, Bo, I do have heroism, which if I cast it at 5th level, it makes creatures immune to being frightened, and you gain temporary hit points equal to your spell casting mod. So it's like 4 people or 5 people. Not much, but
Do you still have
Okay.
Molly's vial of blood?
Did we end up
We
getting
should.
that?
Use that for
Actually.
something.
Yeah, we do. We have Molly's blood.
You do. All the vials are less than they were when you gave them, but you do have some.
May not
Is there
be enough.
any other markings around? So we have this glyph that's abjuration. Anything else that's indicative around it?
Nope, the rest,
Nothing?
it just looks like an iron door surrounding it.
and you think it needs to be something with abjuration? Like the symbols indicate abjuration?
For dimension, apparently.
What if they have like the symbol on their wrist?
Well,
of
I
one
have,
of the 9
I have
eyes.
armor of Agathis, which is ice.
I'm going to sit on the ground and place my necklace on the ground, and I'm going to say Una, which makes
Sorry.
it all.
Okay,
And
all the
Durag-
contents fill the bottom, or the middle of this hallway,
Duragnas.
including the body of Duragna.
Yeah, Duragna's here. I grab her underneath her armpits and drag her over to this thing.
help.
And take her hand and stick it in.
No reaction.
Wait, flip it around though. Turn it this way. That's where the tattoo is.
It's front and back.
No. Never mind.
Put her head
It's a
in
card reader.
I just didn't know, like, if it, yeah, if it's like a passport,
How big
you
is
know?
How big is it? Like
6 inches tall,
6
a
inches.
foot wide, and about a foot in
That's
depth.
a magic abjuration magic.
Yeah, try
Wait,
some-
abjuration
try
is,
and-
is what again? It's
Like protective stuff.
protective stuff.
I have
It means
armor
it is a
back.
protective
do it.
spell, not
Dude,
the
yeah,
protection
yeah.
spell.
Well,
But that burns your shit?
no, I mean it's a first level spell. I could try it. Let's be honest. I don't use a ton of those. Can we try it?
Sure.
All right, I'll cast Armor of Agathis on myself at first level.
Okay. Like standing at the door?
Well, do you have to direct it into
Into
the
it?
hole?
Probably got to put your hand in and dump.
And then do
shield
it?
too.
Yeah.
I can do it at level 1.
I mean, it
Or is it a self?
surrounds me, manifesting as a spectral frost that covers me and my gear.
Stick your hand in there while you do it.
No, I think you could just do it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Put my hand in and cast Armor of
Or
Agathis at
dice.
first level.
Okay. Does it have somatic components on it?
A cup of water,
Well, what is standard components? Like V and S?
VSM.
Okay, great. So as you put your hand in there and you do the manipulation of your fingers, the spell begins to apparate, but then the energy vanishes inside the slot. You see a faint blue glow from the inside.
Yeah.
You glance and you can see the intricate sigils. Portion of it is now glowing, about maybe a sixth of the full
You have to
equation.
use spell
More.
of every type.
You have to do more.
What's another?
That's
higher
all
level.
abjuration.
What about like you're at the dome? Maybe it's just.
I've got an abjuration spell. Do you think it's all abjuration? Do we
Maybe
see
it's-
any other type of glyphs or?
You said it. You said that was 1 out of.
6.
Essentially 1 out of 6.
A sixth of it is now glowing.
Yeah.
Maybe
Was
that-
only first level.
because it was only first level.
Unless there are
Maybe it's
other.
the level thing.
Unless we're making Captain Planet.
I mean,
I will
making
stick my hand in and just as an experiment, dump shield in as well. That's level 1 as well to see if
Okay.
it adds or.
As you go ahead and put your hand in there and release the shield, once again, the shield is about to apparate, and the magic shifts inside, and you glance inside, and another sixth of it, about a third of the interior, is now glowing.
Doggy.
Okay.
was that the same? Was that also?
It's also abjuration.
I have lots of shield, so I will do another 2.
Okay.
I will do that twice more.
2/3 of it are now glowing, with the same process repeating itself.
Now, just so that I do not.
Yeah, Caduceus,
Empty
do you
out.
have anything?
I don't even know how to figure out what I have.
I've got protection from energy but I've used up.
Anything protected?
I've only got 1/3 level spell left, and if we need that for
No, no,
revivify,
that's a good one.
I have another
I'll
I
first
can
level
keep
spell.
doing it if we need me to.
Evocation,
We're sure nothing else will work, right?
hunger.
No.
I can do it. I have first level spells. I don't.
I never use my lower
Necromancy.
slots anymore.
Then yeah, use them
Abjuration.
Oh, well.
because ours are higher level.
Yeah,
I got a fourth
I'll dump shield
level?
twice at second level. I'll fill it up.
Okay. The first time you cast shield at second level,
Yeah.
it fills up the rest of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
The second level slot was what was required. So now with all 6 spell slots sacrificed, it glows blue, and the door opens before you.
Should put that stuff back.
Yeah,
But I
I
hope
was
we don't
about
need
to
that
say.
spell slot.
As the door opens before you,
Oh fuck.
the following chamber is lit with a bright blue light that projects from the center of the ceiling of this nearly circular room, a very bright blue light source affixed in the center. Walkways line the outer edges, while small staircases descend into the middle, lower portion of this area. The far wall, you can see now, is adorned with an incredibly elaborate 15-foot sigil that wraps from the floor along the ceiling, intricate designs that interweave like a puzzle of arcane inscriptions that rises up to wrap around that glowing blue source. You can see now this bright, smooth, cerulean blue-colored gem, about 1.5 feet from edge to edge, that sits there above, roughly 30 feet in the air. In the far center of the room, you can immediately see what looks to be scraps of a small encampment, tents that have been pushed over its material, in what looks to be the middle of a heated fight. You can see other bodies strewn across the ground, and other figures standing down in the middle of that chamber. You see 2 humanoid figures are cut down immediately onto the ground. You see another one is lifted into the air by another figure, and you now see 4 other humanoids finishing carving and standing back to return to the center. A woman is being held in the air, screaming, and the figure that's holding her, you just see a flash of 9 points of red light across their body as the screaming ceases. The limbs go limp, and the body drops to the ground. The figure then looks over through the entrance to the hallway, right towards you.
Uh-oh.
My apologies, you've arrived early. I was hoping to tidy up a bit. That's roll in tonight's episode.
Again!
That is what we call in the business a cliffhanger.
Oh, you've been sitting on that one.
Well done.
Oh my
Well done.
god.
Allison, what did you make?
Every time.
I just was like, hey, I wonder, this will be fun in Act 3. I just thought we'd be on the other end of it.
Caleb just with one foot kind of pushes Durag's body.
Just tries to hide it. Don't worry about
Take off my cloak, lay it over.
it. Yeah.
Wow.
Just a cat in a cat box.
How big did you say the room is?
The room would be, I'd say, about 45 to 50 foot from end to end, and it is a circular chamber.
Okay.
Oh boy, we are here.
It's happening. It's all happening.
We're gonna have a great,
Oh god, I got I
Great
used up all my middle
conversation.
spells.
Yeah.
Great
Right?
conversation.
Right? Yeah. Talkies. Right?
Just some chats.
Final
Combo.
countdown.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun.
I got a thing I can do.
God.
Wow.
Oh man, I'm okay.
I'm okay. It's okay.
Not
it's okay,
so
it's okay.
the you saw
spell
the, it wasn't like beams came out of the eyes. They just lit up red.
They just all lit up around it. Like you just saw this black silhouette with the blue light from overhead, kind of in shadow from the body it was holding, and then suddenly you see all these red light sources light up around the body, and the body in its the person in its hand just goes limp.
And it was Molly +1 with 4 other figures, and they had wiped out whoever was in there. Copy that.
These eyes that appeared on the body, were they on the body? They just started to glow, or did they like get burned into the body?
Seemed like it came
We don't
from
know.
the body.
No, it was
on the person
Molly's
holding
Oh, it was
body.
Molly's body that was glowing.
Like lighting
Oh,
up.
okay.
They surge. Yeah.
Oh, got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah, we're in for it.
We're in for it.
So we'll pick up from there. It'll be fun.
Oh God!
It'll be fun.
Just to hold
Why do you
on
have to touch the damn oozes? We could have had
That's
all
the
these
thing, don't
spells
get-
available.
Don't get
Reach.
touched.
Don't
Don't
get
get
touched. No one get touched. That's
Bo.
Got the touch.
Bo.
I know.
Honestly,
I
it
know.
wasn't until the shouting up through the tunnel that the oozes were like, oh.
Oh, we could have just been quiet.
Stealth has a lot of benefits in certain spaces.
What was
but
that? What was that spider? Was that spider alive? Was it just a statue? What was the spider?
If we had gone behind the spider statue, there would have been the slaying of the Nine Eyes sword, and we would be like, whatever.
Oh, well. Anyway.
Nine
Good
pokers.
shit,
Actually
Maddie.
led to a door to a balcony overlooking the same scene.
Damn it. Okay.
God.
All right, we'll pick up from there next
All right.
week.
Okay.
Okay.
Until then, thank you guys for joining us. We love you very much. And is it Thursday yet?
No.
Good night.